the first reason why, from a simple way of viewing it, that we need to declare his glory among the nations is that Jesus tells us, speaking to the woman at the well, who we're going to talk about on Sunday morning at one of the services, is he says that God is spirit to this Samaritan woman, and those who worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And then Jesus makes this interesting statement that the Father is seeking worshipers. The Father is seeking worshipers. So the vision for missions, the call that God has given his people, is to give the Father what the Father seeks. And according to Jesus, what does our God seek? Worshipers. He is seeking worshipers, and he's given us the privilege to give him what he's seeking, to have a role in satisfying his desire, to receive worship and praise from all of the ethnicities, all of the languages and cultures that he's created. It's a beautiful thought. Okay? So what's interesting about this is that not only do we need to obey the call because our God is seeking worshipers, and don't we want to give our God what he desires? Yes. But also, these worshipers are from the ethnically diverse people that he himself created. And you see the scripture references there for those. Genesis 11, as I referred to, Psalm 86. And Paul says it so concisely in Athens, in Acts chapter 17, verse 26, where he's speaking to the powerful thought influencers of the day there in Athens at the Areopagus, and they give him the opportunity to speak because he's been bringing strange things to their ears, talking about this unheard of expression of God becoming man and then dying and the resurrection of the dead. And so they bring Paul before their august council, and they give him the opportunity to tell them about this different God that they've never heard about before. And Paul launches into this incredible message. And one of the points he makes to the Areopagus in Acts chapter 17, verse 26, is that God, this living God, is the creator of all things. And mankind was made from one blood. He's making the point that all humanity comes from one common source, Adam and Eve. But that all of the ethnicity that exists, all of the languages, when these ethnic groups come into existence in history, where they live at the time they come onto the radar screen by God's design, all of that is predetermined by God, you see. And so we know from what the scripture says that God not only seeks worshipers, but he is seeking worshipers from the ethnic diversity that he himself has created, because it reflects his glory in a very unique way, which we'll talk about tomorrow.